The Critical Fools is a D&D actual play podcast where 5 friends play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons and a 6th friend edits it into something you might actually enjoy listening to. The Critical Fools was not recorded in front of a live studio audience, but it was recorded with players who forget the rules of D&D and their character voices. We are a homebrew friendly, consistency-lacking campaign, so if you enjoy those things, you're in the right place. We would also like to apologize to our YouTube viewers for this week. We will not have face cams because we all have some internet connectivity issues. I would also like to apologize because last episode we did have an NPC named after one of our listeners. Lazarus Trislin was named for King Casey 666 on Twitter or Trislin D&D on TikTok, and you met them as the Bounty Office guy. So thank you. If you would like to be a character in the show, please tag us and post about us on any of our social media, and you will be made into a character. And now, I'm your host, Taylor Steck, and here's your Dungeon Master, Kaylee Mo.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just a recap from last week for anyone who wasn't here, including Varmir. Some of our adventurers went on a mini bounty quest because Varmir was a little too intoxicated and was very hungover back at the inn.
Yeah.
So our adventurers met up with quite the villain, if you remember, Rob Boss, and Josh acquired some fun jerky.
Yeah.
And they went back to the inn and had a nice long rest.
Yeah, that sounds like I missed.
And that's where we are. That's where we are right now.
We still have some
guys,
jerky if you want some Varmir.
You want?
So if I'm awake, I'll probably head over to Varmir's room since we literally didn't see him like the whole day, and I'll knock.
There's chocolate chips in the jerky.
I'll come bring him some jerky.
I don't think that's accurate. I'm gonna go to Varmir's room. If you guys find out for yourselves there, that's fine. But
I'm gonna run to Varmir's room.
I am bringing him some jerky.
Okay.
All right. I'll walk to the door and crack it open and like cover my eyes because I realize that it's too bright outside still for me. You know, coming from a sick ass hangover.
And I'm gonna tackle Preston.
Okay. Does she have to make a check for that?
Yeah.
Kaylee's seen me run down a hallway. Kaylee's seen me run down a hallway. I can tackle a man.
Do I need to roll like something
I want
like
an athletics check for accuracy. Yeah, you roll actually.
Give me a minute.
I think I'm just gonna leave it with an athletic check because I don't think she can hit you accurately.
Well, that's going down.
Or knock you. Actually, Emma, I'm going to correct all of that. Roll me a strength check. I want to see if you can actually knock over Preston.
I'm a high
be a
elf
strength
this
contest.
time.
Oh my god, I'm changing it for the 8th time. Thank you, viewers. Both of you roll me a strength contest.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll use my new dice for my dice advent calendar from the Thornless Rose on TikTok and Instagram. Let me go to my characters. I was going to say,
so just roll
before she's tackling me, I'll come up to Varmir and be like, I thought you said you don't get hangovers.
I got 12.
I got a 12.
I'm going to need...
Come on.
You know what? No. So what's going to happen is you're just going to bump into Taylor or into Preston, and you're both just going to fall down, but not on top of each other. It's like a hit and like a fall backwards kind of thing, like what happens on the cartoons. Yeah.
So you'll bump into me, I'll be like, oh my goodness, Marilise, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just waiting.
And I need both of you to roll me a strength check to make sure that neither of you took damage from that.
God,
are you kidding me?
And while
I'm
I rolled a 5.
while that's going on, I'm handing Varmir some jerky.
I need to find my lucky die.
I take it through the little bit of the crack.
Taylor, you're gonna take 1 damage for that.
I'll take it.
That's a 14.
I'll take it through the crack in the door and be like, it's too early for this shit.
Emma, you're also gonna take 1 damage.
But the important thing is, did he eat the jerky?
Did you eat it?
I took it. What is this exactly?
When I fall down, I'm like, oh, it scuffed my fucking elbow.
Can I check the jerky? So I'm really sussed out that the first thing I do when my fucking door is that they just hand me a piece of jerky and ask if I ate it.
I came to check on you. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Okay, I'm gonna. Because who else is gonna be sus as fuck when your friends come and give you a piece of jerky?
I wouldn't be sus.
No, if they're my friends, I wouldn't suss them out.
Shit, I mean,
I trust them. If
Why
I
are you
were my
sus?
friends.
It's Elfina handing you some jerky.
Well, that's a 15. I don't know if that does anything.
Elfina, least sus character in the game.
To the best of your abilities, all you can tell is that it is a piece of jerky.
Fuck it. No, I'm gonna go and just go at it, I guess. I'll eat the jerky.
I'm gonna tackle Varmir.
Okay.
He ate it.
It is some of the best jerky you've ever tasted, Steph.
Okay, so here's where I picked up the jerky. So after we killed Rob Boss, I searched his person.
Are you going to tell them about Rob Boss?
Oh, we should.
Are you going to tell him about Rob Boss?
Rob Boss kidnapped and ate children!
Oh, yeah, he kidnapped children and ate them. And we
So you picked up a bounty while you were asleep, obviously.
And then we found jerky on him. It was never specified what the jerky was, but we found it on him.
Okay, well...
Sorry about
Listen, I hate to say this, but I think you just ate kid jerky.
You just ate
Yeah,
child.
so turns out I just ate some children, a kid. I don't know.
He has now found a taste for kids.
No, either way, this is going into the deepest, darkest recesses of my memory and will never be pulled back out again.
Hey, look, I'm really sorry. I told her to leave it. I didn't want her to bring it.
Well, guess that's, guess I'm technically cannibal. All right, let's just fucking go.
Okay, well, what a great day we're off to having, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well,
that's some food.
it's morning. Are you guys thinking about leaving the inn now?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna go to the metal. What is that called when you work with the blacksmith shop right before the last episode to see if we could find out what's going on between Elfina's kingdom and maybe here or what?
Yeah. Can you? All right. Yeah. Go ahead. So what are you doing right now?
Okay, we do that. I'm gonna say, so should we head to the blacksmith shop now that everyone's awake and alive?
I'm just going where you guys are going because I'm not all there yet.
Can everybody roll me a perception check?
God damn. Yes.
5.
10.
15.
Emma?
When I see it?
Or not Emma, Miralise?
Yeah.
Your perception
I got
check?
Roll me a
5.
perception check.
Oh,
I got
shit.
5.
a 16.
Okay.
Why are you making that surprised face?
Okay, so everybody but Emma is going to look around the inn and perceive that it's now very quiet. And that, yesterday morning when you got up, there was, at least a couple of people around the inn. But this morning there is nobody, not even the bartenders around.
Oh.
Something isn't right here.
What do you mean?
There's no one in here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh God. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Fuck. I'm not ready for tomfoolery this early in the morning. Shit. Should we stealth outside and see what the fuck is going on?
You're probably knitting or something.
Marlies, I love you to death and you're very cute and adorable, but right now you are killing me.
Yeah, I'm getting a bad vibe. I'm just gonna go stealth.
Okay, can we sneak outside?
Yeah. Sneak.
I'm just gonna walk through.
Mayhaps. Who rolled the highest perception? Was that
That would be Boromir.
Was that you, Preston?
Yeah, I rolled 16.
Boromir?
I had a 15.
Okay. Stefan, check your Snapchat.
Shit. Okay, let me see.
Okay, so we're still in there. Yeah.
Should I say anything about it? That's the real question.
Do you think you should say something about it?
Yeah. No, I will.
Okay.
So, guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but does anyone else smell smoke, or is it just me?
Wow, it was not me until you said that.
All right, well, guess I'm going stealth. Danny Phantom.
You think smelling smoke is the right time to go stealth, or should we not run out of this building?
I say we run, like our asses are on fire.
Because they very well might be.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go for it. Let's run.
Let's run outside.
All right. Right behind you.
All right, so you're all running outside?
Yep.
Yes.
You run outside and you notice the entire... If you remember the really crappy map from like 3 weeks ago that was like obviously drawn on paper, the tavern is on the left side of the town. Everything else, and Yield Olive Garden, and the other like main stores are on the other side of the town.
Yeah.
Everything on the right side of the town is in ashes. So this will include the general store, the jewelry store, the clothing store, the blacksmith, and weaponry and more.
Those are all.
Oh my god! It's the ghost of Bob Ross.
Oh, Caitlin was in the general store. That's the only person we've met here.
Rob Boss came back from the dead and he's seeking vengeance.
Is anyone around?
No. It seems to be a ghost town. But you see a couple of candles lit in the town hall. The town hall.
Let's go to the town hall. We gotta see what's going on.
I'm stealthing up to the town hall. I'm sus as fuck.
I'm just following Preston.
I'm following you guys.
Best friends.
Can I roll a stealth, ma'am?
You walk into the town hall and you see Lazarus and your boss, Korganoff, and a couple of other officials you don't recognize standing there talking, and they all seem very concerned.
Hey, Corgi, what the fuck is happening right now?
Korganoff looks at you guys, and so does Lazarus, because they all recognize who you are. I don't remember the voice I gave him. That was episode 1.
Korganoff was like,
this is his voice now.
Okay.
I'm so glad to see that you made it through, adventurers. Thank you.
What the fuck is going on?
And
Why
he walks up and he hugs you guys.
No, thank you, sir.
This is something unexpected.
I should think it's unexpected.
What happened?
All the officials look at each other really concerned, and they look back at you, and Lazarus really quietly says, Athan. That doesn't mean anything to most of you.
Can we roll like a history check to see if that means anything to any of us? Okay. Can I roll a history
Everyone
check?
roll me a history check.
Okay, then we'll see who does it.
Wait, did Yelfina's husband try to burn down the town?
No, Athan is not Yelfina's husband.
Anyone who wants to roll me a history check.
That's not what her husband's like. 7.
10.
5. Huh.
Well, someone did worse than me, and I feel better now.
Ah, fuck.
Kaylee, I got 18.
10.
5.
7.
Okay, so Emma, you remember hearing in school about an old folk tale of a dragon called Athan who once burnt down the entirety of the kingdom.
It's a dragon?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. It's a what?
We're all gonna fucking die.
You remember hearing a folk tale of a dragon called Athan.
I'm being real with you guys right now. Dragons are maybe one of the hardest things in D&D to fight.
Hey, Korganoff. I didn't sign up for a dragon slayer. There's a dragon going around now?
Yeah, do we look like dragon slayers to you? I don't think we have that title.
I said a prayer for a rat the other day.
Korganoff tries to calm you all down. He's like, listen, we don't know. We don't know it's a dragon. It could just be some kids. This has happened before. That's an old folk tale.
Okay, well, tell me.
I believe in the facts. And the facts are that dragons aren't around.
Guys, it's a dragon!
I'm saying, what kind of kids can...
I don't know.
I'm jazzed!
There's no such thing as several kids that can burn down half a town in a single day. Not
Arson is a serious crime.
Some rapscallions. I don't know.
Rapscallions? They turned half the town into a toaster strudel.
The worst they could do is burn down the general store. Look at the
Continue your journey onto the capital.
If we have to make it to the capital...
Continue your journey to the capital to ensure the safety of the king. I will take care of things here. This is above your pay grade.
Clearly. All right. Well, if we're gonna make it to the capital, we gotta make it like tenfold now.
And he ushers you all out of the town hall.
All right.
We need to get going. We need to move now. If it's really
fine. You have time to go swing by those ruins if you want to go look at them.
What ruins?
There's the town?
Might as well.
Oh, the town ruins? Oops. Let's go investigate the ashes and stuff.
Let's see if we can salvage any items.
What ruins are you talking about?
Are you gonna check out the ashes? Yeah,
Yes.
Roll me an investigation check. Anyone who wants to look through the ruins.
I do.
Yes.
Investigation.
19. This is my lucky die. I'm calling it my Stephen King die. It looks like
shit, my die are all bad die.
9.
Preston got a 9.
I got a 17.
And I think there's some severe lag with Kaylee getting our audio. So
I think you're right.
Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
So
yeah. Hey, Kaylee, respond immediately when you hear me.
Super bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that you're lagging as much as our audio is just not getting to you in real time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, okay. Preston and Yelfina.
What?
You're not going to find
Oh.
You're not gonna find much in the ashes.
Well, that sucks.
At least I got my jerky.
Muralise and Varmir, you're also not going to find anything in the ashes. Everything has been destroyed.
Alright, let's go to the capital.
Capital. Let's go for it.
Okay. We head out, I guess. Do we still have our horses?
I thought we did.
Do you not want to go look at those ruins that I've strategically placed?
Okay, I have to check the map then, because I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Sorry, I'm not...
reference.
Okay, I don't know what ruins you're talking about.
Outside
Where did you put your horses when you went to the inn?
Right
you
outside.
Had horses.
Are they dead?
So yeah, they I don't know, with that big fire, I don't know if they would not have gotten spooked.
Yeah, I'm just assuming our horses are, cooked.
Kaylee, for the ruins, are you talking about straight north of the town ruin? Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, the capital's up north. For some reason, I thought we were heading.
So we should head through.
One horse standing at the inn.
Woo! We got one horse. That's more than no horse.
Can anyone fly?
No, we can walk. Yeah, we can head toward the ruins to get to.
Yeah, let's go to the ruins.
The whatever what is it? The capital. Maybe before we leave, I'll stop by Korganov and be
the big castle-looking building on the northernmost part of the map.
Okay. Maybe I'll talk to Korganov and be like, is there anything we should know before we leave?
Hold on.
Holding on to the one horse.
I'm going to have you roll me a check to see if you can roll me a persuasion to see if you can persuade him to tell you anything.
No.
Okay. That's weird.
Alright, Korganov, you fucking bitch.
10.
He shrugs his shoulders and he says that there's nothing more to tell. It was some rapscallions.
Bastard.
Awfully fond
if you're sending us into the belly of a beast, and you know that, and you're not telling us, that's fucking entrapment. And you will be hearing from my lawyers. And then I'll turn and toss my cloak and go.
To the best of his knowledge, to be fair, he does think it's just some kids.
Okay, great.
If that makes you feel any better.
Well,
yeah.
Judging by the title of our podcast, it does not. Yeah, we'll head that way then.
Haha, dragon funny.
Okay, sick. You start heading toward the ruins. Do you want to go through the narrow mountain pass, or would you like to go around?
True.
Both sound bad.
Around is maybe half a day longer, but it also takes you closer to the beach.
Through. Through sounds more dangerous.
Why? Okay, through.
Why don't you want to go by the beach? The beach is fun.
I don't like sand.
Delfino's
As Nicki
I'm a Star Wars
let's
character.
Go to the beach. Let's go get away.
I don't like sand. It's
Delfino's not going to go to the
places.
We'll go through then.
You're talking to my crush about how my mom died.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go
through the mountain pass.
Yeah.
Wow, the audio must be lagging hard.
It's like 10 full seconds.
So
here 10 seconds from now.
Okay.
Yep.
So I don't know how to make that better. Okay. So this makes me so sad. Okay, so you go through the mountain pass and you make it to the ruins. What would you like to do now that you're at the ruins? That takes half a day.
Just sit outside.
I'm gonna search the ruins.
Wait, can you paint me a word picture of the ruins? Like, what do we see?
Yes, I can absolutely do that. So you look up and it's ruins of what used to be a beautiful castle.
Oh.
Just in shambles. The towers are crumbling on either side. There's no door. The grass around it is overgrown. The metal bars in the windows are all broken. And it just looks fairly open. You could walk right in. It looks like no one's entered this castle in a very, very long time.
Beautiful.
Let's go inside.
Yeah. I'm going to scream to assert dominance.
Roll me a scream.
The scream scares some birds in the nearby forest, and they fly away. Okay, so you walk in, and it looks like what used to be a beautiful entrance. You can see remnants of like a lovely cobblestone floor. There's an open chest in the leftmost corner, but it's cracked open, and you assume that it's empty. You're more than welcome to go look, though.
I'm gonna go look in it because we all know what assuming does.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab your arm, and I'm gonna be like, release.
I'm not gonna touch it. Is there a stick nearby?
I was gonna say, I'm like, you're just gonna waltz right up to a chest. You know what that thing is? That's gonna be a mimic, and it's gonna hurt.
I'm not an idiot. I need a stick. Where's the stick?
Do we have a stick?
Do we have a stick?
I have a quarterstaff.
That's a stick.
Yeah, there are plenty of sticks nearby. You're right by the woods.
I'm gonna pick up a stick and I'm going to poke at the chest and open the lid.
Roll me an investigation check, Emma.
Okay. 15.
You're going to open the chest and you will see in it, you will see a stack of books and papers. They look to be old records.
Ooh. Okay, Preston, can I touch the stuff?
And they're all in Elvish.
I can read Elvish, right?
You tell me.
A sec. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah.
You are the one who would know if you read Elvish or not.
I was going to say you're an Eladrin. You should be able to.
I'm an elf. I can read Elvish.
I can read Elvish too.
I can read Elvis. Just kidding.
Okay, I'm going to take the books and papers out and I'm going to set them out neatly on the floor and I'm going to start reading them. Well, I'm going to take my cloak and put my cloak on the floor and then put them on the cloak and then start reading them. Got to protect the books.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the topmost book that you will have probably looked at first is all about the history of dragons in the kingdom.
That's what we want to see.
So the second book is about the weaknesses of dragons.
Yes.
And how people of times of old went about defeating dragons. And this may or may not be stolen from Skyrim, but to the best of your knowledge from what you can read, the dragons were never completely defeated. They were just kind of put into like a temporary nap.
So,
yeah.
At least, what do they say?
Well, one is about the history of dragons. The second is a second volume of it, but it goes more into detail in their weaknesses and how people way back when fought them, and that they were never really completely wiped out. Like, probably can't reference that.
No, you cannot.
Well, I was just going to talk about family from the show. Anyway, they were never completely. They were just put into a coma.
Oh.
So that's really bad.
Yeah, you know how people eventually wake from comas a lot of the time?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So
they were just never pulled off life support.
So this isn't great, I don't think.
No.
Why didn't they
I
just
think
kill
we
the
were
dragon?
like looking into death threats, and now we have like a dragon problem. It's just
Yeah.
like not ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not our pay grade, but
Well, shit. Keep the weaknesses book. We'll need that shit.
Well, we should
While
take
you
both
guys
the
are
books.
while you guys are talking, you hear a loud bang from somewhere inside of the castle. From the
I'm gonna
ruins.
run towards it.
oh,
Do I have a
shit.
torch? It's probably
I'll
dark.
follow her.
I'll go as well.
Right, so
Uh,
the deeper you walk into the ruins, there's a little more of like a ceiling. Before, like if you would have looked up there, it was just sky, but now there's like more of a ceiling. So it's very, very dark because it's probably 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Marilise, are you leading?
Yes.
Do you have a weapon that you carry on you?
I have my scimitar.
Hey,
and
let
my
me see that
sickle.
scimitar. I touch your scimitar. I'm casting light.
oh.
I touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension until the spell ends. The object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Oh, what color do you want it to be?
I want it to be purple.
It's purple light.
I love purple.
Alright.
Okay,
You-
so now we can see.
You all walk down this hallway, and if you listen closely, you can hear like whispers and like frantic shuffling. And it seems to be coming from a chamber on your left.
I'm gonna head first. I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
charge right in.
I'm going to pull out my great club before I go in after her.
I will have my quarterstaff out.
So I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna have my scimitar out and be like, "Hey, yo, what up, bitches?"
Can I go stealth?
Yeah, you can. I mean, everybody else is charging in, but feel free to go stealth, Steph. Roll me a stealth check.
I mean, I'm the rogue. What do you mean? Okay. Don't worry about it. I'm stealth. That's a 25.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're sneaking in. Nobody's gonna notice you walk in,
If I
Farmier.
rolled a nat 20, no one would know I exist in general.
Okay, so yeah, everybody, what are you doing, Ilfina? How are you entering this room?
I was following the other two in.
Okay, so
Are you
They're
gonna
all
enter with any
charging in.
pizzazz?
I'm definitely stalling until my document opens. Yeah.
Oh, great, we're going to die. Who had their money on
No.
cultists?
I agree with you. I think cultists.
Okay, so you enter the room, and there are 3 people in there. You recognize 2 of them as your 2 new vampy pals, Valtoria and Vladish?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, and also Yelfina's husband. They're all digging
Bitches!
This is
They're all
not
frantically digging through what seems to be more papers and files in this room.
I wanna see what they are. I wanna see what they are.
I'm going to walk in and
Okay,
go,
yeah,
hey, what the fuck's going on here?
They all look at you very surprised, and they're like, "What are you doing here?"
We can ask you the same thing.
They all look at each other, and Valtoria speaks up, and she looks very distraught. And she looks at all of you and says, "How much do all of you know of Athan?"
I heard a folktale as a kid, and I got these 2 books.
Diddly squat. Go
They
on.
don't. They still don't know I'm here.
Yep, they still have no idea. So she's looking around, and she has taken notice that she cannot see Varamir. Because she's,
Simping.
simping. But, she has a character voice. Well, what you've heard in your folk tales is mostly true. Athan was a dragon, and we fear that he is back. And we're trying to gather everything so that we can finally put him to rest.
Okay. Hey, Ophia, you got any questions for people?
Not at this time.
Unproblematic
Yelfina's-
queen. We respect it.
Valtoria looks at Yelfina's husband, and he looks at Yelfina. How much older is he than you,
Probably not, right?
Yelfina?
He's younger.
Because he's a human and
He's
she's an
younger
elf.
than you.
Yeah, he's like
Ah.
100 or so years younger.
Do you have an idea of how your husband sounds, Joshua? Yelfina?
No, I hadn't really.
I did kind of drag your husband into this without telling.
Hey, Yelfina, how's it going?
Does he sound more like Stone Cold Steve Austin or more like Keanu Reeves?
thought it was.
More like
I like Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
So go for
Or does he
Keanu,
sound-
Keely.
Or does he sound more like Christopher Walken?
No,
Oh.
Christopher Walken!
no.
No,
more like Keanu.
David Attenborough.
More like Keanu. I don't know what Keanu Reeves sounds like.
Do you
Except
know?
if I'm thinking of Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
No, probably more
Does he
like
sound like
John
that?
Wick.
Keanu Reeves?
Haley, John Hurt.
What?
That doesn't help me. I'm just not gonna do a character voice for
He
Yelfina's
was the
husband
dragon in Merlin.
out of respect.
What if you just do like a generic
So-
dude sounding voice?
So
Hey,
my voice.
child.
Okay.
No.
So he is mostly looking at Yelfina, but he details of a war in the past of like that the elves were involved in. The elves teamed up with the humans for one war and one war only in the history of these lands, and it was to fight Athan. So the war that they have been talking about was the war that the elves knew was coming, but the humans did not, because a lot of the elves were alive for it. This would have been when Yelfina was just a baby. So your husband was not alive,
No, not even
but
close.
but your father didn't want to worry you with it, because history hasn't been kind to women.
A fucking man.
So yeah, what's happening here is they are looking for anything they can find to see if there's any way to defeat this dragon.
I say we help them.
Hey, I do have a question though. How did you folks all meet, huh? It's pretty just coincidental that you vampires were gonna like kill us, but now you're like working with Elfina's husband, Johnson. No offense or accusations
none taken.
here,
None
just
taken.
confused.
So, as we had said before, the Vampire Kingdom is kind of, fallen. They've fallen under new leadership, and he's more controlling than their past leader. So a lot of them aren't necessarily following under his rule. And before both of them turned, they were siblings, and they were elves.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they were past members of Yelfina's kingdom.
Okay.
Are there any more questions?
Yeah, do I find any cool books?
I think we're going to end this episode with you guys helping them look for books.
Not me.
Okay,
And
well, we
I'll-
gotta
and
say
I'll-
something cool. Here, wait.
Everybody except for Varmir's looking for books because Varmir has refused to come out of stealth.
Varmir's just sitting in the corner looking at Valtoria's butt.
No.
Hey, Varmir, can you roll me? Oh my god, what kind of check do I want? I want to see if your party members even know where you are right now.
Did you want me to roll another stealth check?
I would like everybody else to roll me a perception check.
Oh, great.
Oh, God.
I want to see if everybody else recognizes that you're there.
All right,
I got a 20 at 30-20.
15. What'd you get, Josh?
Oh, I said 16.
Ah.
What was yours, Preston?
30-20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Yeah, all of you know that he's there,
No.
but none of you're just all opting to not say anything.
Okay, I'm gonna say something like cool to like end the episode, or I'll try. I'm gonna lean over to Elfina and be like, "You think dragons will make okay jerky?" Okay, and then I'll do the inside. Thank you as always for tuning in to the Critical Fools. We would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Anchor. Go to Anchor if you would like to produce a podcast of your own. They make it easy and give you all the tools right there. Another huge thank you to our producer, tech manager, editor, best favorite boy, Chris. We would not be able to do any of this without him. And thank you to you for listening and being there for us. You can find us on social media at The Critical Fools, and we would appreciate you subbing, liking, sharing, following, all of those things. And as always, have a foolish day.
Thank you for checking out The Critical Fools. New campaign episodes go up every Saturday morning on YouTube and your favorite podcast services. Don't forget to follow us on social media to stay up on what we're doing outside the show.